Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Agnes. So today what should we talk about? Let's talk about sleep. My experience with sleep is I love to sleep when I was in school, and I grew up in Idiki, which is a colder place in Kerala compared to the rest of Kerala. The temperature is at least 10 degrees Celsius lower than the rest of the Kerala, and it's like very comfortable sleep when it's rainy and when it's winter. Just a really good place to live. I was a good sleeper. I guess everybody is a good sleeper as a kid, but when I was around 15, when I was in my 10th standard, actually some teachers had advised us to sleep like 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and they were saying like kids only need like 6 hours a day of sleep. I would try, and I wasn't able to like sleep throughout the night. I was never a night owl. I would sleep early and I would wake up early. That's what I was doing. Can you believe I used to wake up at 1 a.m. and it's literally night, and I used to wake up then and I would just sit around, study a little bit, and then I would just sit down there because I thought sleep is not a necessary thing and it's a waste of time, which was so wrong. When you're a teenager, you have to sleep more. That's when you're growing. Your body produces sleep hormones, growth hormones when you're sleeping. So it cannot repair itself when you are not sleeping. You need that time to recharge. If you think sleep is overrated, it's not. Sleep is so necessary. You'll understand when you get older, and definitely you'll develop some kind of health issues if you sleep less than maybe 7 hours when you are like in your growing phase. Teenagers have a tendency to become night owls, but they have to sleep a little bit longer in the day, and the education system is kind of against all this. Time you spend on sleep and the quality of your sleep is very, very important. I think a lot of people know this by now because doctors are talking about this, people are talking about this. So I think it's kind of obvious by now. So what are the things that happen when you're sleeping? I'm actually going through, basically I have written like an article in my blog. I don't know if you can see that, and just like you can't see it on the camera. So I'm going through that specific article. It's very detailed. If you like reading, if you're someone who prefers reading, I'll definitely link it down below and you can go and read it. The thing is, our brain kind of detoxes when we sleep. Our immune system gets rebalanced, our liver gets rid of all the toxins, our microbiome does its work of creating essential nutrients from based on what food we eat. So when our body goes to sleep, we kind of goes through a cycle. So we go from slow wave sleep to deep sleep, and then to like rapid eye movement, and then to a transition state, and this cycle continues. It's like a 90-minute cycle or something, and this kind of repeats. Stage 1 is where you're falling asleep, and most of the time we are in stage 2. It's called a slow wave sleep, and stage 3 and 4 are deep sleep, and it's really difficult to wake someone up from deep sleep directly. And then REM comes, because REM means rapid eye movement. We tend to move our eyes when we are in REM. That's when we usually dream. So there are different phases of sleep. So an entire sleep cycle takes from like 90 to 110 minutes, and the most restoring sleep happens between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. they say. So if you're like someone who doesn't sleep in that time, then your body may not be getting enough rest. How do we know if we have a problem with our sleep? You can use a sleep journal, you can track your sleep, you can track your energy levels, and you'll know. Your body will tell you. Just listen to your body. So what's a circadian rhythm? Circadian rhythm is a clock. It's set by our body based on sunlight and other factors. So we tend to wake up when sun is up, and we tend to go to sleep when sun is down. But in the modern world, we have a lot of light sources, and we have a lot of light exposure from our devices, fluorescent lights during night, and this will delay your sleep. So this will push your sleep cycle forward, or your sleep routine, which is a problem when it comes to your circadian rhythm. So what should we do? I'm not going to go into the depth of other things. I'm just going to give you actionable advice. What should we do? One thing that helped me is avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m. or just 12 p.m. in my case, because I'm very caffeine sensitive. I used to drink a coffee or tea in the evening, just like the norm in my household, and in hostel it's kind of a habit. But some people are really caffeine sensitive. I think it's like 1/3 of the population is very caffeine sensitive, and if they drink a coffee or tea after noon, it's gonna wreck their sleep, and I am one of them. So try it. Avoid coffee after 12 p.m. and see if you are able to fall asleep like around 10-11 p.m. You're supposed to fall asleep after around 16 hours counting from your wake. So if that's not happening, then try removing caffeine. That's the most important thing that has helped me. Then another thing is getting sunlight exposure in a lighting like this, which is indoors, very dimly lit, and it's very cozy and comfortable. But especially when I was working from home, I had a lot of problems with my sleep. I did not know the reason. So the reason being, you're not getting enough sunlight exposure. You have to just get out of your house or your apartment to the balcony and get some sunlight exposure in the morning, preferably around 7:30, 8, before 8, and that will tell your brain that your day has started, and your circadian rhythm will start from that. Physical movement or exercise is also an important factor. You have to get enough movement in your day, track your steps, do some 20-minute exercise indoor, or go to gym, do that sorts of things. Another important tip is eat an early dinner. So a lot of people think, I also had this misconception, if I eat a lot then it's going to make me sleepy. It's not like that. That sleep is kind of different. You're kind of tired and your body wants to digest food. To get a good quality sleep, your food should be digested before you go to sleep. So eat at least 2 hours before your bedtime and it will change your sleep. Try to include carbs during dinner. If you're on diet or something, you may be facing some sleep problems if you're on a diet where there's no carbs during dinner, or you're skipping dinner altogether. If it's working for you, do it. But if you're facing a lot of sleep problems, then you might have to reconsider. So carbs, I tend to work like that. Eating carbs towards the end of the day helps me a lot in falling asleep. It has a science behind it. Practice some kind of active relaxation before sleep, like channeling, meditation, whatever that helps for you. Have a sleep tea. I drink a chamomile and herbal tea like in the evening around 6, and it just keeps me calm. And maybe it's a mind thing, I don't know. It works for me. Journal, it might help. Meditate, it might help. Do these sort of things. The most important thing, keep your house dimly lit after 6 p.m. Avoid all the blue light sources, and maybe replace some bulbs with yellow light or warm light and use them during night, and you'll fall asleep. It's a game changer. Whenever I go to restaurants or whenever I go outside, I can't fall asleep because blaring white light is telling your brain that sun is still there, and your brain will think it's daytime. Controlling your light in your environment is also very important. Those are my main tips. Exercise, control your light exposure, have a relaxation routine, have a shower, journaling, whatever you like. Then avoid caffeine in the afternoon, have an early dinner. These are things that have worked for me, and I think it will work for you too. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you have reached this point, thank you for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, comment, and like for the algorithm. See you in the next video. Thank you.